And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing Transport Fever 2. Yay! All right, the lines are running along nicely. It's been about a year, and we're still making money. I mean, it's not money hand over fist, but it's definitely a profit. You can see down here earnings. This is sort of your running total of earnings for the year. So as your expenses come out, as your profit comes in, this tells you sort of year on year, are you above the water or sinking slowly or quickly in that matter. Okay, so cup of coffee here. Oh yeah, the other thing I did is I went through and renamed all the towns. So all the towns are now named after Patreons. Um, and if I missed one, hopefully I didn't. But I just sort of randomly select names from the list, and that list being Discord. All my Patreons have Patreon roles, so pretty easy to spot them. Okay, so one of the things I want to do is I want to get some cargo into Cup of Coffee and see how that affects its growth rate. So as you can see, we need 78 food, and I think memory serves, and it doesn't always, uh, that's per month. 78 food per month. Now, I could be wrong. It could be per year, but 78 food a year doesn't sound like a lot. And because we have this nicely placed, glorious track here, I want to try to load in some cargo into this thing. And I already added a line. If I exit out of that, you can see I added another track onto this other side of this passenger platform because that can share on both sides. What I want to do now, is configure this again. We're going to put another track on this side, and then fortunately it's going to have to bulldoze that building. But this track can be cargo platformed. Like so. And I can put a track on the other side of that. Like so. And there we have two rails now that we can use with cargo. And we can add like a cargo building if we so chose. Well, you know what we should do? We should just fill this out. One of these. Okay. And then another. Should we do passenger on this side? Well, let's do cargo. Why not? We're going whole hog on cargo. Might as well. So, cargo buildings, we would like small side building. Like right here. Okay, and we're going to do one over here. Let's do a passenger building over here. We may need like an underground thingamaj. Well, okay, I guess we can't do that. I want to definitely put one there. Uh, I can't put one on this side. So passengers won't be able to load in over here. Unless let's do. Why can't I do more track? Did I exceed the limit of this thing? Or something? I was not aware we had limits. Passenger building, cargo buildings. Main cargo street. Okay, I wanna do that. Now, can I do a passenger building on this side of equal size? Now, how are you going to get to the other side? I mean, I guess they could walk all the way down to here. That's an option for them. And unfortunately, doesn't look like I can do this. Well, we'll leave it alone, see how the game manages. Because technically they could walk all the way down here, walk all the way over, and walk all the way in. But we'll see how that goes. For now, let's do a road out in front. Get you all nice and connected. And let's, yeah, we're gonna have to demolish that building. Sorry. You know, it just has to be done. I apologize. It's the cost of progress, everybody. So we have one. Did we just the train arrived, but for some reason, not a whole lot of people here. Yeah, those are big buildings. That was a lot of people that I just knocked out right there. But we now have access over here, and we have cargo access, which is the big one. Because I want to come up here, and I want to start... Ooh, look at my money. What happened to my money? I just burned $3 million bucks getting all that set away. Oh, wow. That was more expensive than I thought it was going to be. By a lot. A lot. Wow. Okay. I need this train to do some things. I need you to make me money. So we're not quite full coming in. Oh, we are dramatically not full going this way. Okay, something happened. I royally messed something up. Are you shrinking? Oh, you're actually growing. But I hurt the line a little bit. You know, for one, bulldozing that giant building that was right here, that was a well-established, healthy residential building. So my my income is going to be hurting a little bit for a little while. Hopefully, 32 out of 42, you're going to give me some money. Money. Only 8 people going back. That's not a good thing. At all. I don't like that one bit. We at least have some development going on in here with this new access. Yeah, big changes like this usually take a few years to, you know, settle down, for the town to recover. There's some new buildings coming in. Like, it takes a while for the city to recover from a giant build like this. Unfortunately, we are really hurting. We need peoples. Please. Please come. Okay. One thing we want to do is get ready. I can always take out more money. Well, how much money do I have, actually? As far as loans. Borrow. Maximum loan, 30 million. Okay. So we have another 20 million that we can do. Let's do a cargo station. Spin this guy around. Field will be removed. Yeah, that's 200 grand for that little maneuver. Okay, so, and there's no way to not remove it. I mean, we could go down here, but we can't. You can see the, oh, Barely. Right there. But I don't want to do that. Let's go. Right in like this. Sorry, Mr. Field. Okay, and now a cargo station like this. Okay, we need to tweak that a little bit better, just like so, because we need trains to come in this way and trains to come out this way. So this seems like the best option right here. Give ourselves a little bit of space. Plenty of coverage there. Now, as far as this goes, we are going to configure you. I would like some more track. That's 20 grand a piece for that track. Ouch. Now, do we need another 20 grand? Okay. With room to expand. I wanted 3 here because you just don't know how many you're going to need. So that looks like a good station there. So first things first, how are we going to make money right away? I think we're going to want to bring grain over to here right away. And I'm going to use this middle track right here for that purpose. 90 grand. Okay, nice segment of track there. And that puts me really close. Let's go like up to here. Can I join? Oh, I can join in. There we go. Just like so. Actually, that's probably not joined in, is it? Like so. Because I might want to double track this eventually. There we go. Now we're integrated. Buildings, rail, and one of these guys, please. Another 20 grand. Well, life is expensive, isn't it? Okay, so we have a line delivering potentially grain. Now, it won't actually demand very much without us working with the city. How many passengers do you have on you, sir? 22. Okay, well that's better than the 2 that were over there. How about over here? Have you recovered yet? You're starting to recover. Good, good, good. I was getting worried there for a little bit. Our earnings are bad, and I need to take out some more money. So let's borrow. Let's borrow some more money. It's only money. Okay, so right here we have 2 things: bricks or construction material and food. We're about to cater to the food. Where is the construction material at? There's one. No, that's wood. Hey, look at that. They actually broke out machines and tools. Excellent. Those aren't combined anymore. Okay. So there's your construction materials way down here. So those are going to have to come up and probably use one of these early cargo lines down here. So we are going to use one of these upper ones to connect to our lovely food. So let's get you up. We're going to bring you down. And hopefully keep that speed limit good to go. How are we doing there? Excellent. So this one, I'm gonna spin this one out to this side. and then buildings, and then a rail terminal here. Like so. So, first things first, do we do the supply or the demand first? Well, it's a new version, but I'm gonna take a wild guess and say we want to create the demand first. We want there to be consumers down here that are registered, and so it's going to say, "Hey, I need some grain," and then we can slap in the grain and call it good. So these don't need to be super duper expensive or fast vehicles. So obviously we don't have any electric or diesel yet. We need quite a bit of tractive effort. Let's see, tractive effort, 130 versus 60. Well, we want to also balance cost. Per year, like this right here, we want to make sure. So this one is like way cheaper, but I mean it's lighter. I think this PV is still what we want. We want to add this cargo. We want probably a boxcar. Food right here. Yep, food. We want to add 3. 3 of these sound fine. I can't pick the cargo type. Interesting. I cannot pick what kind of cargo they get. But, I mean, that's 2.7 million for that vehicle. So let's buy that and see if we can't manage. Let's close you. Manage. Close you to. Manage. Nope. Details. Look at the value. Holy cow. I would like... Okay, so obviously I cannot select the cargo right off the bat. We're going to need a new line. And we're going to do a new line from here to here. Come on. Click on stations to add. Cup of coffee south. Down here. Why can't I click down here? There we go. Okay. Now this is going to be coffee, food, supply. Okay, coffee, food, supply. Not sure what these do. Load. Well, why is this? Why is this still named? This should be Cup Coffee Central, not Kuala Lumpur. Cup of coffee, maybe it's called cargo. Maybe it's a separate entity. Maybe, possibly, I don't know. I don't know. Okay, Cup of Coffee South. Filter. Load. Where's my food? There it is. Load food. Bingo. Okay. Not unloading. And then we're going to unload all of the things there. I like this. It has serious potential. It's glorious. And yeah, let's set this guy here to food supply. And get out of this whitewash there. And you are a yellow, so we can then say, I want to be yellow. It is an ugly color, but we can spot it easily. All right, now we need a train to deliver grain. So we're going to need more money. Like so. Let's set up the line right away. New line. Green, that's appropriate. We're going to go from here to here. And we are going to load grain. Okay. And then down here, we're just going to unload all the things. Okay, that is a cup. Or no, let's do coffee, grain, supply. Okay, and then we want a train. And this guy is going to be by vehicle. I think we've already settled that this guy is... Ooh. Is he a new one? Maybe, but he's rather expensive. I think I'm going to still go with this guy. And then cargo, gondola, we want grain. So let's add 1, 2, 3 of you. 21, that's not a whole lot of capacity. Let's take you away, because that is not a whole lot. And here's a better gondola. What are the differences? Oh, that's a way difference in price. But the difference is the capacity is just so much better. All right, so let's buy that one. Close you. Set line. Grain supply. And details. We're going to make you green. Oh yeah. The violent green of nothingness. Okay, so we already have some grain waiting here. Let's see what this looks like. So it has a base production of 200 without any upgrades at all. I'm not sure if it can upgrade, but you can see it's saying, I want to send all 200. I want to send all 200 to the food processor. And we have our first 16. Let's see what she looks like. Beautiful. All of the food. Okay, so this guy is waiting for the first delivery. I'm not sure. It looks like the ratio is 2 to 1. So eventually I'll probably need to expand the gondolas here. But for now, I kind of want to wait it out just because who knows. Can I follow? Can I follow you? There we go. No, I didn't want, there we go. That's what I was looking for. You know, these games are so good at finding that little inner child in their toy train sets. It's just glorious. And the wheels are actually turning. Details like that. I've played enough games that don't do that, You tend to figure it out. Plus the like really intricate animations in here, really well done. They kind of upped their game when it came to vehicles now. And the environment is just that much more rich. This poor train hasn't been moving much because there hasn't been much to move. So he's probably not earning me a whole lot of money at this point. All right, our first grain coming in. Let's see how much we get. And there's only like 12 on here, or 14 or something like that. So I'm not too worried. And hey, he doesn't go all the way to the end of the line. That's a nice thing. And look at that. We've got some food. We even have some animations going on over here. And this guy just gave me 170,000. And look at that. We have some stuff getting made. Okay, so this poor guy is probably losing us buckets of money. And let's see, the city here has gotten 0. How much grain do we have? We have a lot of grain available over here. 45. And this thing can hold 24. Oh, wow. Okay. 24. Actually, no. More than that. For 36. Yeah, one of these didn't get set. Okay, we have 0 stored. Okay, what happened? Oh, they're over here. Okay. So, can we get this train moving along? This one is coming back. Oh, wow, we have a lot more over here. Yeah, this thing is cruising. I'm definitely going to need more gondolas. That is a lot of grain. I might need to overhaul this guy. Send him back to the depot and add some more gondolas. Okay, how about this train over here? Let's speed up the system here. Come on. There you go. Okay. I'm kind of liking the fact they don't have to go all the way to the end. Hey, look at that. The boxcars actually fill up. Glorious. The first 8 food. I mean, it's not gonna pay the bills, but you know, we have a whole another set over here ready to go. And yeah, this guy is going to need a serious amount of grain. How much? Yeah, another 50. Yeah, see, we're going to need a ton of it. Okay, I want to know what a full load is going to give us. I'm going to guess 250,000. That's my guess. $342,000. I am pleasantly surprised. Very pleasantly surprised. We have tons over here now. Now, should I send this back right away and pick up some more grain? Like, should I add a bunch of cars to this? Because in order for this line to make money, we need these trains to be nigh full when they are traveling. So you can see, I don't know if that's the food. I mean, the grain is sort of, yeah, maybe over here. Yeah, the animation is over here, but this is where the grain is. Okay, the food with only the 8 food. How much is this going to pay me? 73,000. So it's a little less than 10,000 per food. I mean, it's better than nothing. At least there's some money being made over here. This train I want to send to depot. Before I miss the opportunity. Okay, we're going to close this. We're going to open this. Close this. Good to go. Manage. Can I, like, add stuff to you? How do I add? How can I augment this train? I'm going to pause the game really quick. Do I have to, like, completely sell? Manage vehicle. Clone, edit, edit. That's what I was looking for. 1, 2, 3, 4. Modify for 2 point something million. I like it. Details, you are going to be green. And overview, go. I want you to go. Specify grain supply. Go. No, not stopped. Go. Why are you no moving? Why aren't you moving? Reverse. Copper grain supply. Yes, that's where I want you to go. Why are you not moving? Oh. I'm paused. Let's borrow a little extra money so I don't go bankrupt. Now, are you... Okay, you're going to the grain farm first, which is good. Now that there's more gondolas on there, the train is probably not going to be as fast, but we are definitely able to move a lot more grain at a time. It looks like if we add these up, 4, 5, 6, 7, 84? 84 units at a time. Now, over here, we have 18 food ready to go. This poor guy has not made us any money, but we have more food. If we look at the food, oh, look at the glorious food. I don't know how we get, like, lettuce and tomatoes out of grain, but I am not one to judge. Okay, so the newly expanded grain mover. Looks like the icons here for every 100. That kind of gives you an idea. Ooh, we have birds. We have birds. Birds. All right. Look at that. 84 grain. Go, train, go. Okay, 84 grain should tide this thing over for a while. How are we doing over here for the city? City is looking good. City is liking the food that we're giving it. This thing is taking its sweet time accelerating because the game actually calculates how much weight these are, and it you know, the simulation actually, it makes a difference how powerful the engines and stuff are. So if I would have picked that, you know, that bigger engine with the more tractive effort, this thing would have accelerated a lot faster. Okay, so the first big load of food is coming in here. I'm hoping that we get out of the red here soon. I don't like any of my trains being in the red. Looks like this one does have to go all the way to the end. $164,000. Well, not bad. Not bad at all. Yeah, this might be per year. This hasn't reset. All right, the big train is coming in to deliver grain. We're just about out of money on this guy. But this should give us a huge amount of money. Like way more than it did last time. You know, in the 500 grand range. Although it was a little slower to get here. So time does make a difference. But hopefully we're doing just fine. 700 and almost $800,000 for that little delivery. I should be in the grain business. Okay, that was a huge amount of grain for this guy. So hopefully by the time that train gets there, we should have a decent amount of production already going. He is sort of taking his sweet time. I would love to see when these things are up to maximum production how fast. That's what my Uber production series are usually geared towards, is just how much raw production can we get? I want a lot of food over here. Why are we not producing food very fast? Oh, I guess we're gonna have to deal with 11. You know, next time the train comes. But we should start, you know, eking out a little bit of money. We're actually, what I want to do with this, because we're delivering so much material, I mean, that was almost 800 grand for all of that, and the food itself is going to give me even more. So what I want to do is I want to start paying down my loan, because right now my loan is at 18 million. It's going to start affecting, it's going to really start affecting my bottom line. And I definitely need more trains or more wagons on a train for passengers, because we are now moving way more people than we have room for at the moment. And I would like to rectify that. So first things first, get a couple lines going that make you a good amount of money, pay off your loan. And then from then on, it's, you know, you're not paying interest, which is just money right off the top, and you're actually able to pay off some debts. And another full load going here, glorious. Consumers are good to go. And how much food? We're still processing food over here. I doubt it's going to be done by the... No, it'll definitely be done by the time the other train gets here. So hopefully we'll have a decent amount of food. But that's going to have to do it for this episode. And I thank you for watching. And I will see you next time.